today's video, I'm going to explain what the 4 types of narcissists are and how to recognize them. Before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video so you can grab my cheat sheet on the 4 different types of narcissists. The first type of narcissist is the grandiose narcissist. When people don't know a whole lot about narcissism and narcissistic behavior, this is the type of narcissist they are most likely thinking of. They're grandiose because of their name. They lack empathy. They are egotistical. They are attention-seeking. They're validation-seeking. They don't listen to anyone. They have no respect for rules. They're very superficial. They lack substance. They will sabotage your friendships. They're entitled and they're rude. The second type of narcissist is called a malignant narcissist. Now they are everything that the grandiose narcissist is, everything, with one thing added. They are mean. Now the malignant narcissists are the ones who can be dangerous. Well, really, probably any of them could be dangerous, but the malignant narcissists you really have to watch out for because they will lie, cheat, steal, like big deal bad stuff. They might feel a little bit guilty if maybe they hurt somebody in their family, but they don't feel guilty because they did something bad. They feel guilty because they got caught, or they feel guilty because someone made them look bad, but not because they did something wrong. These people are nasty. They have no qualms about cutting corners in business or in life in order to get what they want. They are very acrimonious, which is a word that means angry and bitter about everything. That's why they're called malignant narcissists. The third type of narcissist is a covert narcissist. Covert is a word that means secret, right? So it's meaning that these people are kind of like undercover narcissists. These type of narcissists feel like the world owes them something and they just didn't get what the world owed them. They are so great and the world just doesn't understand. They kind of make it seem like they are depressed or that they have a low self-esteem and that you should pity them and be friends with them and help build them up. But they're just covert narcissists. They still have these huge heads full of ego and they wonder, why doesn't the world notice that I'm so great and I'm so cool? Because they're a narcissist, but they don't get it. They're also hypersensitive to criticism, so the moment you criticize them about anything, they'll blow it out of proportion. They're so arrogant and yet they try to play the victim and everything, but they're so good at it that they actually get away with it. It's despicable and disgusting. But it happens. They also won't take ownership. So they'll blame the world for their problems. So they would say things like, oh, I could have been so great. I could have been top of the world. But because this college over here didn't accept me, then I had to settle for the lower stance in the world. Whatever, you know, they'll make up all kinds of excuses to blame the world for their lack of ability. But because they're so arrogant and big-headed, they don't see it. They don't get it. The fourth type of narcissist is called a communal narcissist. Communal relates to the word community. They are out to save the world. They're the ones that are posting these pictures on Instagram and Facebook with them and starving children, or they're going to big events and big conventions and they write checks for lots of money and they send it off to these charities and then they have to tell everyone that they did that because they crave that validation from people to say, wow, you're so nice, that's so cool that you're feeding all these starving children from other countries and that you went to visit them and took a picture with them. And yet at the same time, they're not doing it out of their generosity. They're only doing it for recognition. Because at the same time they're going to feed these starving children or to do some good in the world, really, they're seeking that validation for themselves and they still think they're better than these other people that they're helping. We're all humans, so they shouldn't be thinking that. But there's your communal narcissist. They are narcissistic because they're arrogant, and they still have those same tendencies as the grandiose narcissist does, lacking empathy and validation seeking and attention seeking. But they do it in a malicious way of acting like they're doing so much good for the world, when really it's only for their own benefit. Some of you watching may think, wow, I know someone like that. And you might. And they may be a narcissist. Some people do this for their own validation, and maybe they're not a narcissist. But communal narcissists will always do this type of thing for their own validation. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it helped you to understand the 4 different types of narcissists that are out there plaguing our world today. Please share with your family and friends, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.